我们可以拿西班牙语跟葡萄牙语来进行一个对比。你们不懂法语没关系，你就看上面拼写吧。我的天哪，我可以跟你说，西班牙语跟葡萄牙语的区别，就好比四川话跟湖北话的区别，南宁话跟香港话的区别。但是按照他们的定义呢，这叫外语；按照我们的定义，这叫方言。你说公平还是不公平啊？这世界就是这样子。当你听到世界上的所有人，甚至来自于权威机构，都说关于这个论调是这样子的，你不要随便的相信，要通过客观来分析。所有人都说中文最难的时候，一定要经过自己的分析。比如说像美国的 FSI， 它是根据美国人来定义的，美国人当然认为英语是最简单的。那么欧洲人的语言体系呢，都相对来说还是比较接近的，那他们当然都认为中文难了。但是你要问一个日本人啊，法语容易还是中文容易，那他们可能觉得日本人学中文会比较容易，对不对？你问一个阿根廷人或者墨西哥人，葡萄牙语容易还是英语容易啊？他们都是母语是西班牙语啊，那当然是葡萄牙语容易啦。所以说我们分析任何事物一定要分析事物的本质，任何人说的话你都要看这些人到底是出于什么样的一个背景，什么样的阶层。他们也许他并不想骗你，但他们说的就是不客观。You know, everybody says Chinese the most difficult languages. Maybe you got this information from your friends, from internet, mass media, even from some authoritative organization, American FSI, Foreign Service Institute from the USA. This organization categorizes languages different level. English is the easiest.
Right.
And Chinese is top difficult. They are not telling liar. They are not telling liar. I trust them. They are not liar. They're just telling truth.
But I guess they speak English, so of course English is simple for them.
Yes. Thing is, Chinese is so unique. It's a unique one language on this planet. And if you conduct any survey, ask your friend, perhaps a European, Chinese is different from any European languages. For example, if you ask Argentina, Portuguese or English, which one is easier? They won't say English. They will say Portuguese.
Of course,
yeah. If you ask a German, English or French, which one's easier? They say English because they're in the same language system. So that's why I say in China, we have a different dialect. We have a different pronunciation, but we use same writing. So we consider one language. But if by European definition, we can speak different languages. Mental calculation. So you all know Chinese students are very much about that. How many? 7 times 8.
7 times 8. 7 times 8. Maths is my worst subject, so.
80 times 9.
80 times 9?
8, yeah.
80 times 9. No, I can't tell you so quick.
You know, every student can do that, no matter good student or bad student.
Really?
Yeah.
In China?
In China.
Why is that? Tell me the why.
Because of our language.
Right.
We use our language. We, the timetable. You have a timetable, right? China had a timetable. Chinese students have timetable. But we remember that we recite like a jingle.
Ah, so like like repetition as well.
Yeah, like a song. You remember? 1得1 2得2 2得是4 6 2 17 8 5 9 3 7 2 11 8 9 7 12. Just like this. We can come up with the answer without thinking.
Right, because it's already repeated.
Yeah. Why we can repeat it? Because our language is a single syllable language. This is a cup, we call it 杯. This is a kettle, 壶. This is 扇, single syllable. Yeah, single syllable word. And if we want to use the two words combined together, we create a new word. Like a horse, 马, striped, 斑纹. So we call 斑马. Means striped horse.
A striped
Or
horse.
just a black and white horse.
Mm-mm.
It's impossible to call it zebra. We won't create any unrelated words.
Very
Yeah.
simple. Yeah.
So we have another form of literature, the poetry, because we could control the syllable. So same sentence. Yeah.
So it's all one word, one syllable.
Yeah.
So tell me a Chinese poem.
白日依山尽，黄河入海流。欲穷千里目，更上一层楼。You don't have to understand it, but you can count the syllable.
Yeah.
Every sentence is the same.
Yeah. And can you translate that poem in English?
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to know.
白日依山尽。The white sun goes down along with the mountain. 黄河入海流。Yellow river disappear and join to the ocean. 欲穷千里目。If you want to see further, long distance, 更上一层楼。Go to the top of the floor. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the simple poetry for kids. I translate to other language. We can't keep the same syllable.
Yep, of course.
Yeah. So that's why I say Chinese is a very unique. So that's why we can create timetable jingle for
Very
math.
simply.
Yeah, we can remember it. We can, it also can keep the rhyme, the tempo, the syllable, so we can remember. So why Chinese student math is so good? Because we are intelligent. Maybe you think intelligent, actually we use language.
Very simple language.
Yeah, we use the
very
language.
Very logical.
Yeah, so we can learn much more maths, biology, geography, much than you, and easily. Yeah.
Very interesting to kind of be enlightened about this.
So no any ethnic is smart or less smart. No, actually the same. Only difference is culture or language. We use easy languages to remember this. Yeah.
So it's no wonder that Chinese people overseas feel very overwhelmed to speak English. Very overwhelmed because it's so much more complex and illogical.
Illogical. Because we were influenced by our culture since childhood, and this culture give us a very strong advantage for language. But when we move to the other language, totally different. You can't understand because when you communicate with the other foreigner, they are also European. They can't understand us.
The English alphabet obviously has 26 letters.
Yeah.
How about in Chinese? How many characters?
How many you think? Chinese only have 6 or 8, more or less, letters.
Wow. Okay.
I think you already seen some videos.
No, it's true, because it's also one of the hardest languages in the world. I mean, how do you learn Chinese now? Just they've got over 10,000 characters in the alphabet. You know this? 10,000 characters.
If you see any videos talking about the Chinese learning, the European will say 1,000. Actually, it's not. Chinese don't have any letters.
Right.
Yeah, we can find some component equal to the letters. It's called stroke. Stroke, 笔画. Very few.
Very few.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Yeah. And we use these basic strokes to compensate some basic characters. Like 金木水火土人 means perhaps like metal, plants, water, fire.
Right.
This is a stroke.
So each of these strokes
make one character.
Right.
And the character could be the radical of a new character.
But does it have a meaning?
No meaning.
No meaning.
That's why I say the stroke equal to the letters, because the letters got no meaning. Okay. And we use to create the character.
Yeah.
And we use the existing character. This is called the basic character to create new characters. That's the most of the advantage of the Chinese. Yeah, that's called picton phonetic characters.
So basically, is it kind of like hieroglyphics, like a picture, almost?
It's like a picture,
Yeah.
but we have the different spelling philosophies. Yeah, so one part stand by the attribute, the properties. Another part stand by the pronunciation, the sound. So quite easier. That's why we can understand the new character or new words without explanation. Chinese is not so intelligent with speaking and reading so a lot, only because of the advantages of our language. Yeah,
Smart.
and very unique. And have you think about why we use this language?
Why?
Yeah.
No, it's not really crossed my mind. Obviously, I mean, how?
Why only China have this language?
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Actually, China was not the one. 5,000 years ago,
Maybe Japan as well.
Japan's similar, but not the same. I mean,
Hieroglyphics in Egypt.
yeah, and another one, Sumer.
Sumer. What's this? Sumer.
Oh, you don't know? Okay.
Mesopotamia.
10,000 years ago.
So is that
Long-
Middle East?
Yeah, Middle East.
Yeah.
Iraq. All these Asian countries used to use this kind of language system, but the country gone. It could be invaded or destroyed by the other nation.
Yeah.
But China live on a survival from lots of invasion and wars. Yeah. Of course, we mix with the other ethnic, with the other nation, but we keep the
roots.
core, the roots, the core of our culture. So that's why Chinese can read our historic materials 2,000 years ago, 3,000 years ago. Only Chinese can do that. Not only Chinese history books. We can read the Korean and Vietnamese because they lose their languages.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting too.
Yeah. More than 5,000 years ago, the Asian country used this kind of language system. This means we use the same thinking to create the pronunciation and writing and grammar. Yeah. But if your country was influenced or invaded and destroyed by the other country, your pronunciation, your writing,
It's all influenced and changed.
changed, distorted. Everything will be illogic.
Of course.
Yeah, because your country is not pure. Your culture is not pure. Yeah. Yeah, that's the point.
So, when was the Chinese language, like the written language, actually invented?
Invented. We created our languages so long we can find, based on the antique 3,000 years ago. The writing form changed sometimes, but about 2,000 years ago, it was decided and not so much change. Yeah, so we can read something about 2,000 years ago. It's okay, we can read that. Yeah, no change. 2,000 years ago, the first dynasty, the Qin Shi Huang Emperor, unified China, and he also unified the metric and currency, money, and writing, language. Yeah, and we use this language system. We locked our culture. So no matter what kind of invasion comes, what kind of ethnic influence, we won't change our core. This means China, during past 1,000 years, we always believe our country must be unified. So why we hate country separation? We hate any treason. That's a different. European always separated. Yeah, always. So you think, okay, this province, if you're not happy, you can declare independence. But in China, no. It's a zero tolerance in China. So that's the difference.
So in China, like when you're in like kindy or you're a toddler, like, 2, 3, 4 years old,
Yeah.
you learn like the basic, you know how you showed me there's like 8 strokes.
8 strokes, you can finish at one class. Maybe 2 hours, you can finish it off.
So how old would you be when you learn that in China?
Usually 6 or 7.
Okay. Yeah,
6, maybe 5.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
And then once a 5 or 6 year old knows those basic 8 brushstrokes,
Yeah.
would they be able to read?
No, usually after we learn that, we forget it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's because it's useless.
Yeah.
It's useless. Just not the letters. This is useless. We will learn the characters. Usually when we learn about 1,200 characters, we can read a lot.
Okay.
We can read a lot, even professional articles. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, about the biology, zoology. Yeah.
But for children then, how many characters do they need to learn to be able to read basic?
Okay.
Basic.
When you graduate from primary school, you need to know 1,200 characters, more or less. And when you graduate from high schools, 3,000.
Okay.
3,000, I mean characters, not words.
Yeah.
When you master about 3,000 characters, means perhaps you already master about 500,000 English words. I mean,
wow.
equal.
Wow.
Yeah, because we use characters combined to new word. Single character has meaning. 2 character combination got a meaning as well. Yeah.
And when you say character, you mean like a brushstroke?
No. When I say characters, it's a single word, like a single word.
Right.
English have a similar example. Smoke. S-M-O-G.
Smog.
Yeah.
S-M-O-G.
Yeah.
Smog.
It's a combination of smoke and fog. And an animal called tiger. The hybrid of male tiger and a lioness.
Really?
This one combination of tiger and lion. Yeah.
Okay.
But the problem is this combination you cannot understand. Our combination self-evident. What kind of mistake for our spoken English is okay and won't let you misunderstanding?
What kind of mistakes is okay? I mean, for me, any mistake is okay.
I give you a further condition. You cannot provide any feedback. It's just listening. You still understand. We don't have a singular plural. We don't have a tense.
Yeah. So you don't have present or past tense.
Okay.
Or future in Chinese language.
We do not often use like is, are, be. For example, you are a liar. You are fired. No, we don't say. We just say you liar.
You liar! You liar!
Right. Yeah, I mean, I can, as long as I understand.
Yeah.
It's okay, but maybe I could give some pointers to kind of improve the English so it sounds
but
more...
I mean, since still can understand what we are meaning, even though we make some mistakes, so why not make your grammar simple?
Make the English language simple.
Yeah, make your language grammar simple, just like what Chinese do with their grammar.
Yeah. Well, I think
you know, American English already done the.
Yeah, true. But I don't know, like the English language is a beautiful language because there is so many different ways to describe different things.
Yeah, I mean the grammar.
Yeah.
I don't mean the adjective. No, adjective noun. That's okay. I mean the grammar.
The grammar.
Yeah, like the singular, plural, past tense. Yeah.
Why change it?
For example, in oral English, you can't hear ed. You can't hear s. I already cleaned.
Cleaned.
Yeah, you are learned person, right? We are well educated.
Yep.
Yeah. The rubbish already removed.
Removed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these are 龙眼.
So if I was to say, I've just cleaned the table,
Yeah.
can you hear? I just cleaned the table.
You just clean the table.
I just cleaned the table.
Just clean the table. No.
So all you're hearing is clean. You don't hear cleaned.
No. Clean and the table. No. Ed. Because similar to the. You can't hear it sometimes. You can't hear the s. Yeah. No people were talking so slowly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's useless in my opinion.
Wow.
Yeah, because your oral English doesn't match your written English. Yeah, also we have to struggle. So this is a singular or plural. How do you call that?
Chopstick. Chopsticks.
Chopsticks.
Yeah.
Okay, but we witness many of native English speakers make this kind of mistakes. The French is much difficult.
Much more difficult, yeah.
Especially for maths.
I learned French a little bit at school, but I was never too good at French. But yeah, it's a crazy
For maths.
format for counting, yeah, for numbers.
Not only maths. Lots of European languages. That's what is it called? Gender for noun. Yeah, it's a kind of female. The noun is for female or male.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. In French, like masculine and feminine.
Yeah, but French got pronouns. Just compared with Chinese language, our pronouns we average people. We are very educated. We have strong vocabulary for learning, for reading, for many things. However, the problem is, so you have to see the French is not friendly to maths, but they provide the most famous math scientists. You know why? Because French is too difficult for maths. If you pass this level, you are the top. France provide the most mathematician.
Yep.
Yeah, in recent centuries.
Yeah. Because the numbers are so difficult. Like even to count to 100, you have to actually make mathematical calculations.
Always a calculation. Always a calculation.
Yeah.
So when you passed the physical test, you are the top one. You have the top IQ. You'll be the great mathematician. Yeah, that's a pro and cons.
Yeah.